I want to show you how to work this beautiful flat and reversible join in Entrelac. So here is where I am on this piece of Entrelac. This is the current block I cast on, and I've worked right side row 1, which was knit all, so I am at the end of a right side row. And I need to start joining to this previous block, and you can see there are live stitches here on the left needle. So you can join either knitwise or purlwise, knitwise or purlwise. The way you would choose has to do with what pattern are you knitting, is there a lot of contrast between the two blocks, and you'd have purl blipping. Without getting into those details, just be aware I'm doing this demonstration with purlwise joins. So that means I'm going to purl the stitch I'm joining to from the old block. So I purl that stitch, and that looked just like any other purl that you might do. So nothing unusual there. Here is where it gets strange. I take that stitch I just made off the right needle and I make it very, very large. So here it goes off your screen. And I want you to think about as a loop, that's 2 rows. So I could work out with one and back with the other, which is what I'm going to do. Now most of you at this point would flip your work over and work the wrong side row purling. For the demonstration here, I am going to knit backwards. Make sure you are working with the end that is attached to the project, not the end that's attached to the skein. Okay, so the project end of the yarn, and here we go. This is wrong side, row 2, which, like I said, if you flip work will be purl all. If you don't flip the work, it's knit backwards. And while I'm doing that, I should point out that this technique is based on Rick Mondragon's sliding loop intarsia technique from Threads magazine of February 1995. And this application of it was taught to me by J. Petersen of Portland, Oregon. Jay is Yarn Over on Ravelry. Please look him up. He has done some awesome things with Entrelac, and you really need to see his beautiful work. So there we go, 10 stitches. So that's the end of the wrong side row. I will need to join on this block later. I'll need to pick up on it. So I am running a vertical lifeline. So here's my vertical lifeline, and I'm going to pull it up through the loop. So I have my vertical lifeline, and now I just need to work row 3, which is the right side row, and in this case it is a knit all. So knit 10 stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so I knit 10 stitches. Now you may notice I have some excess. Well, all I have to do is find the end that goes to the skein, and I can just gently evaporate the excess away. So there we go. That's the end of the right side row. And then the next thing I would do another purl join here and more out and back. And what's really fabulous about Entrelac is, unless you are doing something very unusual, you will have exactly the right number of loops here to do all the back and forth you need to do over here, so the math all comes out even. So there you are. That is how you do lovely flat reversible joins in Entrelac.